There we go. Okay, so thank you all for being here. This is the first module of the Breathwork class, and this is the top chakra, the purple chakra. Today, what we're going to be dealing with is when our unique divine essence comes into the body. And so we're really going to be just clearing off the crap from that, because like we have this divine spark. If I was an alien, I might see each of you as just geometrical shapes. I might see you as colors and vibrations. I might not see you as people. And so if I were to look out and I were to see a unique psychedelic snowflake for each of you, that would be your divine essence. And so we're working with that vibe today. And then when we come into these human bodies and we get all this societal programming and family programming and trauma and all this stuff put on top of that, it kind of gets distorted or dampened down or kind of twisted. And so what we're going to be doing today is kind of just getting in touch with that pure essence of who we were before all of that. And this is our connection through our crown. So, and this one is called, Memories of Vibration. So we're going to be working with early childhood memories. I'll just explain the breathing technique. I think most of you have done it, but I'll explain it again. So I'll just explain before we start. We're going to put our hands in this mudra, which connects the hemispheres of the brain. And then we're going to exhale all the air out through the mouth, squeezing the stomach. And then I'm going to say mouth, deep breaths. And mouth means inhale, exhale. And mouth, nose, inhale, exhale. Always inhale, exhale. And so we're going to do breathing, activating memories, breathing, activating memories, breathing, activating memories, breathing, activating memories. We're going to do about 5 layers. On the very first one and the last one, we don't count. We just do deep breaths. But on the ones in between, I will say 3 seconds. It's really just a count of 3 because I'm not that exact. So I'll say mouth, 3 seconds, and that will be like this. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Etc. The last one is always mouth. And the last one, we always push our hands together. We always squeeze our stomach, and you squeegee your third eye like this. Like when you take sananga, those spicy eye drops that they give you when you do ayahuasca, and it squeegees out your pineal gland. So that's what we're doing. And perhaps later in the class, after the first few modules, we will begin to squeeze the whole kundalini up, because I actually am doing that when I do this. I'm squeezing from my perineum, and then I'm like squeezing all my whole kundalini up. But I would say to get started, I mean, you can do that if you want, but the most important is that you squeegee your third eye. Eventually, like you can squeegee out everything. You squeeze your cells, you tighten, and then you release. And this is telling your body where to go. But for the purposes of today, I will just say, push your hands together, squeeze your stomach, and squeeze your eyeballs. So that's the most important. If you're an advanced yogi and you want to try doing your kundalini and stuff, you can do that. But I will explain that more later in the class. And you'll keep your eyes closed the whole time. I will say briefly open your eyes to put your hands back in the mudra. That's the time that we open our eyes. And let's see. Whatever arises is perfect. If I say, remember a happy memory and you remember a sad memory, that's fine. If I say, remember 1 memory and you remember 10, that's fine. If you feel really blocked and you can't really access memories, but you're noticing that you can't access memories, that's fine. Whatever comes up is perfect. It's normal to yawn. Yawning is a way that your third eye is opening. Like, you know, when you take mushrooms and you yawn a lot, It's your brain is getting oxygen, and it's like brain yoga. So yawning, tearing up, tingling. Yeah. Okay, are there any questions? Everybody ready? All right, let's do this. And you're welcome to, some people lay down, but you can also sit up, and then you can be working the Kundalini better, but whatever you want. Okay, so hands in the mudra. Exhale all the air out through the mouth, squeezing the stomach. Mouth, deep breaths. Mouth, nose, deep breaths. Nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth. On the exhale, push your hands together, squeeze your stomach, and squeegee your eyeballs. And you can relax everything when you're done. Oh, I'm going to take this sound. There we go. I want you to remember when you were 4 or 5 years old. And just see yourself playing when you were 4 or 5 years old. Just notice what you liked to play when you were 4 or 5, and see it as if it was a movie. Remember what you like to play the most, and see yourself playing happily? What was most natural for you? And see yourself when you were 4 or 5 in a moment of pure joy. And just rewind and fast forward and see what you notice about it. Okay, you can briefly open your eyes to put your hands back in the mudra, and we are going to breathe. Exhale all the air out through your mouth, squeezing your stomach. Mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Last one, mouth. On the exhale, squeeze your eyeballs, push your hands, and squeeze your stomach. And you can relax everything. Now I want you to remember a positive memory with your parents. Whatever arises is fine. When you were a kid, a positive memory with your parents. Now rewind this positive memory. See what was happening before. See it as if it was a movie. And see the moment itself, that positive moment, what made it memorable. And even if I say remember a positive memory and all you can think of are negative ones, that's perfectly fine. Whatever comes up is fine. But I'm just going to keep asking the prompts, and you just, whatever arises when I say these prompts is what is meant to come up for you. So what made this memory positive? Now fast forward, just keep seeing it as if it was a movie. What happened if you fast forward that memory? Okay, now we're gonna put the hands in the mudra. You can briefly open your eyes, put your hands in the mudra, and we are going to exhale all the air out through the mouth, squeezing the stomach. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. And the last one, mouth, mouth. On the exhale, push your hands together, squeeze your stomach, and squeegee your eyeballs. And you can relax everything when you're done. Now go back to your young self again, your very young self, and just see what you wanted to do, what you wanted to be, how did you want to spend your time, and what did you think you wanted to be when you grew up? Now I want you to notice that a time when you were in your joyful exuberance as a kid, or whatever you were doing, your curiosity or your innocence, and then you were met with resistance, like you're being too loud, or you're getting too dirty, or you can't shake your butt like that, or whatever it was. Just notice you and your joyful innocence being met with resistance. Just notice any external opposition to your natural joyful essence, your curious essence, your sensual essence. Just noticing any opposition. Where were you met with resistance? Who told you, no, you can't do that, you can't be that? Quiet down. Okay, we are going to put the hands in the mudra, briefly open your eyes, and we're going to breathe. We're going to do 2 more layers of memories. Exhale all the air out through your mouth, squeezing your stomach. Mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. And then you can relax everything. Oh, I forgot to say that was the last one. Okay, let's do mouth, mouth. On the exhale, squeegee everything. Squeegee your eyeballs, hands, and stomach. And then you can relax. I want you to go to your most happy childhood memory. And just see that memory there as if it was a movie. What was happening right before? What led up to it? And what made that moment so happy? What did you love about that happiest memory? And then fast forward that happiest memory. What happened after that happiest memory? See the whole thing as a movie. Again, just noticing what made that moment so special. Notice everything that you loved about it. Okay, we are going to breathe again. You can put your hands in the mudra, briefly open your eyes, and we're going to breathe. Exhale all the air out through the mouth, squeezing the stomach. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. Mouth, mouth, 3 seconds. Mouth, nose, 5 seconds. Nose, nose, 3 seconds. Nose, mouth, 1 second. This is the last one, mouth, mouth. On the exhale, squeeze your eyeballs, hands, and stomach. And then you can relax everything. So this memory is going to be an imagined memory. I want you to imagine your young self in a magical, like an enchanted garden or forest, a magical place in nature. Something that's really beautiful to you, and just see yourself walking through nature and just looking around with a feeling of awe and wonder. Your young self, see your child self. And just let your young self explore this natural place with a feeling of, wow, this is incredible. Notice what kinds of flowers, what kinds of creatures are there. And you can create whatever you want in your mind. Just let them enjoy it. And now bring your adult self into the garden also to meet your young self, garden or forest. And let your adult self kneel down so that they can see your child self eye to eye, and let them look at each other in the eyes. And just telepathically transmit from your adult self to your child self a message of love, like, you are such a cool kid. What does your adult self want to say to your young self now? Just transmit it telepathically through the eyes, through the heart. I love you. You're a special one. You're gonna do great things someday. I love your curiosity. I love you exactly as you are. You are perfect. You are so special. You are brave. There's no one else like you. You came to this earth for a reason. Thank you for being here. You're gonna accomplish all of your dreams. You are perfect. What else do you want to say to your young one? Now I want you to embrace your young one. And when you do this, let the spirit come into you so you merge as one and the adult body is left. So hug your young one and let them come into your body, integrate with you. And now as the adult, continue to walk through the forest now with this young spirit alive in you. And I want you to keep walking until you find a beautiful place near the water. Find some water. And find a log or a rock or a piece of dirt and find a place to sit near the water. And allow yourself to experience a feeling of awe and wonder for the beauty. Whatever's arising, gratitude, awe, love for your younger self. And now, in your reflection in the water, you notice that there's something emerging from the water. But you're not scared. There's some creatures emerging from the water, and these can be human or non-human figures, one masculine and one feminine. Let these beings emerge from the water, out of your reflection. These are your ancient ancestors, the spirits of your ancient ancestors. They may be human or non-human. They could be animal or alien or angel. Whatever arises is fine. Let one of them be masculine and one of them be feminine. And also still, whatever arises is fine. And you feel a lot of love coming from them. Similarly to how the adult self was looking at your young self with love, these ancient ancestors are looking at you with love. And now the feminine one has a message for you, and it's about how to navigate these times on Earth, and it's about your specific Earth mission. So just receive the wisdom from the feminine being now. Let her say whatever she wants to say to you. This can be telepathic or with words. Just receive that from her. The message is something to do with how you're gonna be thriving on the planet at this time and what you're supposed to be doing right now for your mission on Earth. She has some words of encouragement for you, some words of wisdom, something you need to know. So just receive that loving transmission and let it come into you, wash over you, and thank her. And then receive a message from the masculine being. What message does he have for you now about your mission on Earth and about how you're supposed to be navigating these times? Just feel this message coming as a message of love and support. And you can thank these beings, and you can watch them disappear back into the water. But you know you can access them through the water. The memories are in the water. And so now your adult self is there by the water with a feeling of love and support and awe and wonder, with your young self integrated and your ancestors' wisdom supporting you. Just take a moment to notice what your Earth mission looks like now through those eyes as you sit in that beautiful place in nature. Okay, we're going to breathe one more time just to close. So you can put your hands in the mudra and you can exhale all that out through your mouth, squeezing the stomach. Deep breaths, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth, mouth on the exhale. Squeeze your eyeballs, hands, and stomach. Great. So whenever you're done, you can take a minute to come back and then, stop being lightheaded or whatever. And then I'm going to stop the recording. But before I stop the recording, I'll just say that everything we did is already integrated. Whatever downloads you got are already adjusted. This is like working with your own natural energy. So everything, it gets upgraded and stays. Like the changes that you made in you are lasting, and so they will stay. And it's done. You will notice changes in the next couple days, couple weeks, couple months. Things will automatically start to readjust. And I'm going to stop the recording.